and Coffee and Chat. Today we're going to be talking about facial expressions and body language and how they can be misread. They can also be a good indicator, and a lot of times there is a lot of truth to some of the studies done on body language and facial expressions, but they can also be misread, which is why we need to always make sure we get to know the person involved, that the people we work with, the people we're around, get to know them and don't just judge them on their looks and the way they hold their face or their body language. If they're sitting like this, maybe they're just cold. Things like that. But anyway, that's what we're going to talk about. Get a coffee or a tea and join me. I have my water this morning, and that's going to be my coffee for today. So let's talk about this. So I'm going to wait for some people to come in and see how that goes. I know it usually takes a little while, so we're going to see. But anyway, that's the topic for today. So, has anybody ever said to you, "What's wrong with you? Why are you mad? You look mad," and you're perfectly okay. You're sitting there thinking about, what am I going to make for dinner tonight? I hope my husband's got to pick up the kids, or I got to go shopping after work. You're just like in your deep thought, you know. And maybe people are thinking you're mad, but your face is like just a straight face. And a lot of times people take you for smug or arrogant or stuck up or whatever. And it's nothing to do with that. You're the opposite of that. And you're just taken the wrong way. Hello, welcome in. And we just need to look at that. Hey, Casey, how are you? Good morning. How are you? Thank you for dropping in. We're talking about how facial expressions and body language can be misleading, and you need to get to know the person and not judge them just by their looks or the way they're conducting themselves, you know? I mean, sometimes you can go by those clues, but I just don't want them to be misunderstood. Thank you. I'm so glad you're doing well. That's good to hear. I know it's beautiful where you are, and I hope so. You have rain, or how's it going there? I looked on the radar. I don't see any storms along that way, and that's good. That's always good for this time of year, right? And yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. Just hanging in there, taking a day at a time, waking up and being thankful for the day, and thanking God for the day, and saying, okay, I got another chance today. That's what I'm doing. How about you? Thank you for coming. I thank you so much for dropping in. I really appreciate it. But the thing about body language and facial expressions is that it can be tricky. Your brain is wired to read people fast. Like a smile means friendly, or a frown means mad, right? Arms crossed, oh no, they hate me. But the truth is, it's not always right. Sometimes a person's neutral face just looks serious. Sometimes crossed arms mean, I'm cold. Turn the air conditioning up a little bit. It's cold, right? Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to everybody. And this is, you can't always go by that. So someone gives you a short smile or like a little quick smile. You think, oh, they don't like me. They're just doing that because they have to or something. But it's not anything to do with that, probably. They're just thinking about something they have to do later or whatever. I just want to keep this in mind. And thank you, Casey. And not to get in that thought that just immediately to judge a person. So we shouldn't do that anyway, regardless of facial expressions or regardless of body language. You shouldn't immediately judge a person anyway based on that. So anyway, But these little misreads happen every day, and it changes how we treat people. You might think somebody's upset when they're fine, or you hold back because you think somebody's cold, but really they're just tired. Somebody could be tired, or they had something happen in their family. You don't ever know. It's amazing how many friendships, work conversations, even family dinners could go smoother if we didn't take every facial gesture as the gospel truth, right? So, it's just something to think about, and I thought it would be a fun topic to talk about. And and if you're not sure about a person, just say, "Oh, hey, are you good? How you doing today?" You know, be friendly to them, and maybe they will warm up. Or say, "Oh no, I was just thinking about something. Sorry." That happens to me all the time. I'm Even at home, the kids will say, "Mom, what's wrong? Are you mad at me, or did something happen?" "Oh no, I was just thinking about the laundry I have to do later." And being an introverted person, also introverted people or neurodivergent people also are more prone to have to do less expression, you know. Or if a person has a form of autism or anything else, they are more prone to look straight faced and not show as much emotion on their face or in their body language. So those are other things to consider too. I'm very introverted. It's hard for me to make conversation, and it's hard for me to always look up, smiley, and all that. So, you know, that is one other reason people could be that way, is because they're introverted. And introverts are not mean people. They're not, well, there, I'm sure there are some mean introverts. But just being introverted doesn't mean you're mean, and it doesn't mean you are not friendly. It doesn't mean you don't like people. It just means that you are more in your own thoughts, and you struggle to kind of have small talk, stuff like that. Anyway, then that's what I am. So doing a live is a real struggle for me, but I do them anyway. And I think we do need to get out of our comfort zones often, and that is one way to do it, by doing things that you are not comfortable doing, or going places you're not comfortable going, you know. And that is one way to get yourself out of your comfort zone. Leaving your house sometimes can be hard, but just go ahead and step out the door, and you could even just go walk to your mailbox and back if you're feeling that way, or go for a short walk around the neighborhood, walk around the block. Sometimes I just go ahead and force myself to do that. So that's kind of getting off topic, but that's okay too. We can talk about anything and everything if we want to, right? So there, we'll see who comes in and talk some more about that topic, because I kind of wanted to get some good feedback on this subject, because I've been doing some research on it. I was journaling about it this morning and writing down some notes. I am looking at my notes too while I'm talking, because let's see, what did I say first? Don't assume. Yeah, I've said that. Don't assume. Just if you're not sure about a person, just ask, and then you can form a different opinion by that. And look at patterns. If somebody always rolls their eyes, maybe it's intentional. If they're always doing something like that, maybe it is intentional, you know? But the whole point is to give somebody a chance, not to just assume something about a person. But if it's once in a while, it just could be allergies, or it could be a problem they're having. And third, context matters. Arms crossed at the beach, maybe they're sulking, okay? If you got your arms crossed at the beach or at a fun place, maybe it is something going on. But if it's cold in the room, maybe they're just cold. People go, ooh, like that when they're cold, right? So it can be misleading. So that is why communication is important. But some persons are generally like, yes, communication is the key, I think, Casey, because that is important in every aspect of life. It's important in your work, you know, if you're in a meeting, to communicate properly. It's important in your family life to communicate with family members properly, and friends, everywhere, church, everywhere you go. It's important to have good, open communication, yes. And that can solve a lot of problems, can't it? Yeah. Before anything comes to a boiling point, or if you sit and sulk about something, and then something can trigger it to a situation. So communication, yes, thank you, Casey. That is so important. I appreciate that. Yes, communicating is so important. And it goes both ways. Sometimes we give the wrong impression without even realizing it. Maybe you're tired and your face drops. People think you're mad. Or you're zoning out. Sometimes I do that, zone out. I think because I'm old now, my kids think I'm having a stroke every time I go into that mode. Mom, are you okay? I'm like, yes, I'm okay. They think of, like, oh, we need to take you to the emergency room. No, I'm just chilling. Oh man, you gotta have a little humor too, right? Sometimes you are not even aware of your expression. That is me, Casey. That is totally me. That is totally me. Thank you for the hearts. That is totally me. I am just in my own head, and I'm not in my head necessarily. It's not an ego thing. It's just I'm just in my head about stuff. I'm constantly, the wheels are turning. I'm trying to problem solve or figure something out or think about a situation. Sometimes I ruminate, ruminating is not good if it's ruminating on bad stuff. And I do that and I don't even realize how I'm looking when I'm doing that. And I think I'm not looking friendly when I'm doing that. So, yeah, that's funny. Having my water. Are you having your water this morning, Casey? I know you are. So that's good. Hello, welcome in. Hello, man, welcome in. And yeah, because I usually have my coffee, but I already had my coffee actually when I first got up. I went ahead and had that. And I'm just having water because my mouth gets dry when I have to talk a lot. So, okay, so can I man you? Hello, nuestra familia. And how are you today? It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're talking about facial expressions and body language and how they can be misread. That they're a good reader, but they also can be misread. And KC was saying it's good to have open communication. That way, if you're communicating, there won't be that problem. But I was just saying also not to just immediately judge a person on their facial expressions, or if they didn't speak, maybe they didn't even hear you. They're so in deep thought. Or if they're sitting around like straight face, or if they're squinting. I know it's squint because I can't see. So look, that looks like a mad face, right? But I'm just trying to read. Oh dear, whatever. Okay. Oh, I've missed this comment. Yes, always communicate clearly because a lot gets misunderstood through text and facial expression. Yes, I guess that's why they created the emojis. I love emojis. I probably overuse emojis. Maybe it might be irritating sometimes, but I don't care. I like emojis because it kind of helps you express what you're saying in a text, because text can just be so dry. So anyway, yeah, that's that. And let's see what else. That's kind of what I had on that. I guess you can just say so much about it, right? But I do believe communication is very, very key. Um, You're able to express yourself more effectively. Yes, that's true. That is true. Yes. And, I know you've all heard of the kids call it the RBF. I won't say the B word, but the resting face. And that's what I think I have, is the resting face. So, yeah. And I think a lot of people do that too. Um, I've always had kind of that problem of not being able to always express myself, but it's okay because now we're talking about it, right? We're communicating, we're having open communication about it, and that is really the key, I think, is communication and keeping that, especially in a business meeting. Sometimes that kind of stuff happens a lot, and you know, business meetings are tricky. Let's see what we can get about the business meetings. Also, some things can be cultural as well. Thank you guys. Some things can be cultural as well. Different cultures perceive things differently, so we have to keep that in mind as well. Especially in business now, we are around all sorts of people, from all over the world, and we're having to communicate like that. And so we have to keep in mind people's cultural difference. Like in some cultures, they don't always automatically speak on the street or wave or whatever. You can't take that personally. I'm from the south of the U.S., and everybody, especially at my age, because I'm old, people in my day, everybody spoke. Even if you didn't know the person, you passed them on the street, you waved and said good morning or hello, and automatically, everybody just spoke back, and even if you didn't know the person. So I was kind of like, thank you, nuestra familia. I was offended, a little bit about that for a while, and I'm like, no, no, it's just cultural, or people are busy because I live in a city now, so things are completely different from being raised in the country all your life and then living in a city. It's so different. You just have to realize things like that too. Well, those are just things to keep in mind. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate you so much. And I don't want you to feel pressured to have to moderate, but I really appreciate it. You know, um, don't ever want anybody to feel like, oh, you got to hang around or you got to do that. But I appreciate it. And you can also connect that way too. So that's a good thing. And so that's why I give everybody my sweet folks, the Blue Ranch. I do only do that when I see something. Yeah, and that's very disrespectful. So yeah, exactly. And I appreciate it. Some people don't want you to do it. Like snapback. If you guys have ever been snapback, she's like, no, I'm the dead one. I don't. I let her handle hers. But yeah, I appreciate it. I really do. And oh, it's such a beautiful day here, guys. It's been so nice. But I think we're going to get back to the 90s soon. I saw 90s in the forecast again. So, but I'm enjoying it while I got it. But I tend to not mute people unless I'm to be told to. Be some people like, no, I don't like them. But I just um, I refuse to be um, changed by them. I don't care. They can, but I like them to be gone. Yeah. So I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. And now I just expect them. So I'm used to it. Just I know, right? I'll be sometimes in somebody's live, and I'm not a moderator. I'll be like, oh, make me a moderator. I want to sap. But I don't ever ask to be one. But I think, oh, I wish I could just do something about that. But anyway, the snapback got them under control, though. Yeah. So, nuestro familia, what have you been doing? I know what you do on your videos, but how is the weather where you are? How's your day going? Sometimes you say, where are the mods at? Why aren't they helping? Exactly. I know I did that one time, a couple of times in Snapback. She's like, baby, don't do that. Don't hide them. I want to, I'm like, okay. All right. All right. Trishona. I love her. She's just amazing and beautiful and wonderful. So I said, okay, baby, I'm going to let you have them. The weather is okay. It changes a lot over here. Oh, you're in Wisconsin. Wow. It's cold and hot. Hi, Lashana. Thank you for coming in, baby. Here's the coach in the house. I gotta sit up straight. Yeah. Working and listening. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Yeah, you told me I tagged you. I tagged you in my live. So kids just started school yesterday, so it was very hectic. And my little son, 6 year old, was left on the bus alone, so it was pretty scary. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That is scary. Oh, that was a hectic day for you, I know. I know it was. I know it was, honey. Hi, Mike. Become a better guitar player. It is beautiful in Missouri. Awesome. Yeah, check out Mike, you guys, if you want to learn some guitar. Become a better guitar player. Check him out. Thank you for coming, buddy. I appreciate you. I haven't been practicing as much as I should be lately. I need to come over to your channel and do some lessons. Yes, I do. I don't know. I told you I was stuck in that plateau and I need to break that plateau. And the only way I know to do that is start learning some new material. It's sunny here in Jamaica, girl. I know it is. I wish I was there. I wish I was there. I've been there a bunch of times, but it's been a long time since I was there. So it's probably changed a lot. Or maybe there are some places that haven't changed too much, but I love it there so much. I've been a lot of times, but I haven't been in a long time. So I'm due a trip. Definitely. And I'm sure you have some good recommendations. You sub to both channels. Well, bless your heart, baby. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I'm due a trip there. I like Negril. I like everywhere. I've been all over, and I really loved Negril. It was so peaceful and cool and nice, and I don't know. I really liked it a lot. Nice, glad to hear that. Yeah. I was just going to suggest a new song to get you through a rut. Group trip to Jamaica. Yes, Mike, are you in? I'm in. Let's go. We need to get like a good group rate, don't we? Yeah. It's a vibe, man. I know it is. I know it is. I went to the river. I never know if it's Dunes River or Duns River. So, Casey, I'm sorry if I'm whichever one. I don't know which one it is, but I went there. You know how you can walk up it, walk in the water and everything. I did that, and wow, there was just a cloud of, you know what, and I was like, no, no, I don't want that. A lot of people asking, do you want that? I'm like, no, no. What song, guitar player? Yeah, what song, guitar player? We need a new song, don't we? Well, Mike does the, he teaches you covers, like your favorite rock song or your favorite whatever song. He can teach you that. And he is a good teacher, you guys. He can teach you really what's your favorite. My favorite song is Comfortably Numb. I want to play both solos, Mike, but I'm a long way from that. Oh dear. I'm a long way from those two solos, especially the last one, the second solo. That's a good. I like both of them. Everybody's like, I like the second one best. I like the both the same. Duns. Is it Duns or Dunes? I don't know how to say that. Has zip line. They have a zip line. Oh my gosh. See, I've been a long time. That would be fun. Have you done that, Casey? Have you done the zip line? That's what I want to know. Oh wow, I really need to go. Now I'm on it. Now I'm like I'm gonna be giving that resting bee face because I'm gonna be thinking about Jamaica. Oh yeah. I don't really. I'm not crazy about cruises though. Hello, Amy dear. I don't like heights. Oh no. I don't like heights either, but I would. When I was in Jamaica one time, I did do parasailing. Yeah, I was in the grill when I did parasailing. That was fun because it's so pretty in the mountains and everything. And I did do that parasailing, and it was scary, but I was young, so that's how long ago it was, and I was not as scared of everything as I am now. So yeah, I might do it, but I don't know. I kind of don't trust that stuff. You know, you don't ever know I mean, how strong is that line and all that? I'm probably too big to do it. You know, I'm probably over the weight limit or something. I have to lose weight before I go and do it. Howdy, True Talk Radio. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. How are you today? We were talking about body language and facial expressions, but we kind of moved on to other stuff like guitar playing and Jamaica trips, and we're kind of talking about a little bit about everything. So feel free to chime in. Yeah, you thought of that too. Yeah, I'm not doing well, ma'am. How have you been? I've been good. I've been just waking up every day and thanking the Lord for another day and saying, okay, I get another chance today. And hopefully to do something good. Try to. Yes, amen. Yes. Oh, yeah, I was saying, I'm not crazy about cruises, but, you know, I just like to go to my destination and maybe. I used to have a friend that I went to Jamaica with. She was in the travel business. She was not a travel agent. She did work at the resorts, and I would go with her and stay with her, and we would go about and do things. And she knew people there, so I would kind of ride around with people there, you know, and with people who lived there. And that's why I had so much fun, I think, because I didn't just stay on a resort the whole time, you know, and which they're nice, but I just liked seeing the, you know, scenery and riding around. That was just really fun. So, but cruises, I just ain't crazy about those. I guess maybe if I went with a group, my own group or something, like a YouTube group, YouTube family group, that would be fun. But it's not really something I would choose right away. I'd rather just go to my destination. I guess if I won a trip in the lottery or something, I would go. You lost your wallet and passport. Excuse me, my gosh, that was just like impromptu little belch. Excuse me. I lost my wallet and passport in Cancun. Oh, bless your heart, honey. I'm so sorry. Hey, Jet, what's up, buddy? You missed all the fun stuff earlier. You would have enjoyed the trolls. You lost your wallet. Wow, what did you have to do, True Talk? How did you? I guess you just had to replace everything, right? And did you have money in your wallet? Did you lose money or what? Okay, you don't get resorts after a day or two. Like, I know, Mike, me too. I'm calling you Mike. I hope that's right. That's right, isn't it? Um, yeah, I know. Hey, Jamal, how are you doing, darling? Hello, Jamal says, hello, everybody. Jamal Williams in the house. Yes, yes, okay. Um, Luckily, I found it just before heading back to the airport. Somehow the manager of the hotel had it. Wow, that's so lucky. Wow. Oh, you're going to see your Navy recruiter tomorrow and take your practice ASVAB test. Oh, wow, good luck. Good luck on that. We're thinking about you, and wow, that's a big decision. That's great. That's great, Jet Lawless. Happy for you. Let me know how that turns out, okay? Um, Call me or shoot me a text or tell Tim or somebody, and so keep me in the loop anyway, you know? You super fired up, Jamal. That's great. Go, Jamal. Jamal is super fired up. Chicks dig military men. Yeah. That's why you're doing it? Okay. All right. Hey, whatever. Nancy, play good music. La da 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 da. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Ah. My guitar's in the case. It'd be too hard. And I got, I don't know if he's still here, but I got the guitar player guy here because I can't play in front of him. Yes, yes, Jamal. Excuse me. So, yeah, chicks dig military men. Yeah, all right then. They like that uniform, I guess, huh? Should I leave? No, 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 no. No, Mike, don't go, don't go. No, I don't mean that. I just mean I don't want to play in front of you because I'm not no good. God bless you. I want to encourage you and everybody with a song. It's going to be a great day. Be encouraged. Thank you, Jamal. That sounds good. Hi. Oh, so ravishing. Thank you for coming in. No, you don't suck. You're good. You know you are. That's you another one that I don't want to play in front of. So, yes, got that. Oh, so ravishing. Beautiful girl in the house. I love singing too, Jamal. Makes you feel good, doesn't it? Yeah, it does lift your spirits. Excuse me. I love pepperoni pizza. Now, you did a pepperoni pizza song. You need to copyright that, Jamal. That is a good one. And Jet Lawless has some music too. He's done, and I think he's got his copyrighted as well. Oh, that sweetness of doll, yeah. We all about sweet. Even if we've got an RBF, we're sweet inside. I know I have an RBF a lot of times. Everybody's like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you so mad?" A lot of times people think I'm snooty or, like snobby. I am that's the polar opposite of snooty and snobby. But I think I just look that way sometimes. Always copyright your music. Yes, listen to Jet. Jet. I don't know if you're still saying you have the band. Is it like Pink Floyd? You know it's a band, but you're not claiming it anymore, or you are claiming it. The you know you still consider your band as being together. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, you tattooed it on you, right? So it's probably good to go. What you talking about, Willis? You know what I'm talking about. You don't know me. Dead end alley. I'm sitting by the window. I look like a Simpson. I'm yellow today. I don't have any of the light on though. I guess maybe I am yellow. I'm more of a light green in person. See, the more light I put on it, the yellower I look. It doesn't matter. Yellow face doesn't mean anything. I don't think negative. Caution. Yellow means caution. Excuse me. Wow. I think I've talked out of my subject anyway. Let's see. What else did I see here? Extra cheddar. Let's see. Resting face struggle. Eye roll misfire. Now, here's a good one. Have you ever rolled your eyes? Not at a person, but because you were just annoyed at life? Like the dog tracked mud in, the phone keeps buzzing. You're just like, ugh. But then someone thinks you rolled your eyes at them. Or the whole, it's like you're putting off negative energy, I guess, is what happens when you're acting out in that way. So people pick up on that negative vibe. We had to change the name because of the old manager taking our CD sales, so we changed it and right. Oh, okay. See, I didn't even realize that. I don't even know what's going on. I have to do a YouTube live, and you have to come into my live to communicate with me. Even though you come to my house, I still have to communicate with you through YouTube. So I didn't even know that. But I like that in Natalie, though. Maybe you could just change part of it, like the N, make it and or something. I don't know. I know. I guess you know what you're doing. If Dusty will ever get off his That's what Joanne says too. That's what Joanne says too. Some people be in the games, don't they? Be into the game. I play one little game, and but I don't play for more than like 15 minutes at a time because I refuse to sit there, and I got too much other stuff to do for one thing. But I play Heyday, and I just play for you know like 15 or 20 minutes, and I don't play all the time, and I don't play every day. So I have to actually budget my gameplay because I have a lot of stuff to do. I got music to play, I got videos to make, I've got supporting to do of other people in the fam, and so yeah, I have to structure my life around. That's something I even thought about cutting out, but I'm like, no, I kind of enjoy it. So I don't have much that I get to do that I do enjoy, so I left it in. You haven't played a video game in 6 months. Wow. Hey, they just got over here. They just got some new controllers, so everybody could play together. So that's what they've been doing. But they put the big TV up here for a while, and they've been doing that. It's like when they're kids, when they're busy on their games, they're not causing any problems. So I don't care. Not that they cause problems. You know what I mean. I'm just being silly. But anyway. So, yes, always try to be serious in business. Don't ever let your guard down. Don't act silly at work. If you're in a business meeting, behave yourself. Only contribute very, very serious things to the group and to the conversation. Silliness is never accepted. Okay? You guys remember that. All right? When you're doing your guitar lessons, be very, very serious. Take each lesson seriously. Practice, practice, practice. Do what become a better guitar player tells you to do. Practice, practice, practice. Okay? Never be silly. Always take everything very, very seriously. Okay? So, what did you say? Dusty messed them up with his Cheeto fingers. Oh, I got Taki fingers. I get Takis all over everything. 15 minutes a day. Sometimes I just pick it up and strum a few chords, but I got to do better than that. My fingers are getting soft. I got to do better. I just am depressed about it, though. I just don't, I'm stuck. I don't learn anything new. When I try to learn something new, I just feel stuck because, well, first of all, my fingers don't move fast enough, to, and like they're a little bit arthritic. See, especially this finger, see that, or I'm blaming it on arthritis anyway, but that finger is really, really stiff. I make my A funny too because I don't make my A like this, I make my A like this But I think maybe that's why I got that problem with my finger. But anyway, it's not that. It's not that, because I know I'm doing that. I know, Mike, you have that one about the exercises you do with your hands. Like, what is that one? This one, and the hand exercises for older people. And I do those. Those are good. I appreciate them. So I just need to stop making excuses and practice and learn some new stuff. That's all. It's discipline for me. It's self-discipline, because I feel stuck in that rut. I feel like, and my son told me this. I feel like, I know it gets worse, doesn't it, Mike? And my son told me, Mom, you have to learn something new. He said you have to do it. You have to just learn a new song. So I know I just need to do that. I don't know why I feel like I can't, you know, and that is the wrong approach, because I know that is not true. But something in my brain is telling me that I can't learn. It's always been that way for me. It was that way for me in school. I had to overcome that. But especially with guitar, there's something in my brain saying you can't do it. I think maybe I'm trying too hard. I might be trying too hard. I should just play and let it flow, you know. And so maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to stop trying so hard and just play. But that's what I try to do. Try an easier song to go up to come. Yeah, I've done all that. I've tried easy song. I mean, I can play some songs, but I don't know. I want to do my own songs too, and I just want to get a little bit better. I don't know, better, just better. I don't know. I also put the the high goal, and maybe I just need to come down a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna look you up after a while, Mike. I'm gonna look you up and do a lesson. I was working. Oh, Mike, I meant to tell you, and I don't think you have this song, but if I can even remember. Oh yeah, it's "Still You Turn Me On" by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I started learning that song, and I was doing pretty good with it, and I don't know why I quit. I don't know why I quit. I'm gonna pick that one back up because that's so beautiful. I think he's playing a 12 string in that though. But the opening to that is so pretty. I got started and I got a couple of measures in. Uh, I did learn a couple of measures. Learn a harder song like Van Halen so you're stuck practicing all day. Yeah, I'm gonna do, what's it called? Eruption. I'll start working on Eruption. Isn't that what it's called? Yeah. I'm getting ready to get me a new guitar, so I gotta get an electric guitar, so I'll have to wait till I get that. That's my excuse for that. I'm gonna wait till I get that to practice the Eruption. I'll be out playing Dusty then, won't I, Jet? Yes. Mike says yes. Learn a harder song. Been practicing all day. Yeah, but I was working on that Emerson Lake and Palmer song because I love Greg Lake. He played that big old Gibson 200 thing, big old giant guitar, but it sounded so good and so rich and everything. I really liked that. I really liked him a lot. He was special. He was so good. There's a video of him doing that song live, and it's so good. He even messes up a little bit, and that makes it even more endearing. Messes up his lyrics a little bit in one part of it, and he's chewing gum while he's singing. It's so cute. Amen. Hallelujah. Jamal, yeah. Hey, Alfonso. Thank you for coming in, buddy. How are you? I hope you're having a blessed day too. I am. Yes. I'll make a video for that when yes, yes. I'll be looking for that. Tag me in it, okay? Tag me in the video, like in the description or something. I'll make a video for that when I can and let you know when oh, you're going to let me know. Okay, good, good, good. All right. And if you want to email me, I have an email address in my channel description. Anybody that wants to email me, I have an email in my channel description. So and I check my email once or twice every day so I don't miss anybody. So, and anybody could email me if they just want to talk or if they have a suggestion or for any reason at all. So there it is. I want to be openly communicating. You're going to email me. Okay, baby. I know you're going to email me and ask me what's for supper, aren't you? And I'll have to say, oh, I don't know, not much because I can't afford groceries. Ramen noodles. I have to make prison food out of the ramen noodles. Cheetos. Cheetos expensive now though. Chili lime Takis are my favorite. I love chili lime Takis. I'm blessed. Do you use pickups for your guitar? I have my acoustic guitar has you can plug it up. Yeah, it sounds good. It's fun. Use a magnetic pickup on my Keith Urban acoustic. Oh, that's cool, Alfonso. That's awesome. I can message you on MySpace. I don't have MySpace. I ain't got none of that stuff, Jet. I guess I could get it. MySpace. Who uses MySpace? Get a phone. See, I'm making one of those faces that can be misread. Or no, maybe it's not misread. Maybe I am annoyed. It was a joke. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm old. Old people don't get stuff. MySpace. Oh, okay. I know. I'm like, MySpace. I don't even think, does that even exist anymore? I don't think it does. But I don't ever know about you. So I sometimes can't tell what's a joke and what's not. Like, can I message you? You could just email me or something, can't you? Well, what's everybody doing today? Going out? Having fun? Having fun anyway? That's my new motto for my channel. Have fun anyway. Do we have a hideous inflation? Our wages have not gone up, but inflation keeps going up. Hey, we still got to pay rent. We got to pay mortgages. We got to pay for lights and water. Oh, how can we do it? It's so depressing. It's so hard, but we're going to have fun anyway. And we can do that free. Do that for free. There are lots of ways to have fun anyway. Go to the park. If you can't get to the park, go out in the yard. If you don't have a yard, go sit out by your door. Enjoy the weather. Get some sun, get some vitamin D. Get some fresh breeze on your skin. And hey, that's one thing you can do. Go for a walk. Heck, if I need you, I'll call Timmy 25 times before he answers. I'm studying math all day for the test tomorrow. Oh, bless your heart, honey. I know you would. I would say work on some algebra, maybe too. Study some algebra. I know you're smart though. You can do it. You can do it. You got this. Wages are going down in some large greedy companies. Yes, isn't that terrible? I know if they're doing away with people's pensions and all kinds of just crazy stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's really hard times, really depressing times, but we just have to keep our head up and we have to maybe think of some ways we can, things we can do, extra gigs, sell something, have a yard sale. Go do if you do some kind of arts and crafts, go to an event, sell your stuff, sell your stuff on a platform. Or if you like driving, you could drive for Uber or Lyft, or you could do food delivery, or like we have one lady in our group, she does, I can't, I should be able to shout her out, 50 plus something. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Anyway, she does the food delivery to for Walmart. You know, I think it's called Walmart Spark or something like that. So there's lots of things you can do to help yourself and to make a little extra money, and you know, in hard times. But we just have to remember to keep our heads up and be positive and have fun anyway. You know, we have to stay joyful. You can just sing in your house. You can dance in your kitchen. You can while you're cooking dinner. You know, there's a lot of things you can do to keep your spirits up and to be joyful. You are sometimes better off working for small companies or nonprofit organizations than these rich, greedy corporations. Yes, you're right, Alfonso. You are. And even government jobs, you know, are pretty good. If you can, I think some of them are dropping pensions now, but still, you get good hours and you get good, you get holiday, lots of holidays. They usually will help you with your insurance and things like that. They have 401ks that they, I think, are still matching some of the government agencies you can work for. So those are good things. And yeah, small companies, yeah, or start your own business. What I'm trying to do. And I have some journals that I have published on, and I'm going to do a review on those. I have some journals that I published. They're on Amazon for sale. They just went out. They just became published. And one is a journal for seniors. It's a gratitude journal for seniors is what it's called. And then there's another one that's called My Productivity Journal. That journal has a page to organize your day. It's for your, productivity. And then there's another page after that for reflection where you can journal your feelings or any notes that you want to take. So those are the two journals that I have on Amazon right now. The links are in my channel description if you're interested. And so, yeah, that's one thing that I'm doing, and I'm going to add some more to that. I am writing a book right now, so I don't know how long that's going to take me, but hopefully I will have that published and some things like that. And I'm adding also some other things. I'm doing some research on things to do to make extra money, but anyway, that's just things we do. But we just have to keep our spirits up. We cannot let the hard times kill our spirit, you know? We have to stick together too. What is the book about? Oh dear. It's just kind of about, it's kind of a autobiography, I guess. It's been kind of painful to write, but and I'm about middle ways of it, so yeah. Alfonso says those are usually nonprofit organizations that have government contracts. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Mike, it's kind of an autobiography, but it's a little bit painful to write about yourself, but it's also therapeutic because I used to never like to write down anything. I hated journaling. I hated writing because it made me get the feelings out. I didn't want to feel it, I was just really stern and stoic, and just in my older age have gotten softened up a little bit. And now it's like I cry all the time. It's like, I kind of like the stoic better, but no, it's good to, get it out. They say you got to feel it to heal it. So, excuse me. But, yeah. That's what that's about. I think everybody should write their autobiography. I think that's a great idea. I don't know if you necessarily have to wait till you get older to do it, but um, because now, since I'm older, there's nothing wrong with being old, nothing at all. It's a privilege to get old. Not everybody gets to do it, so I have no problem being called old or granny or whatever. Because it's a privilege. It's a privilege. I can't believe I'm still here, honestly. But shoot, I forgot what I was. That's what happens too. But yeah, getting older, I think, by the time you're older, you have more wisdom, I guess. I don't know if I'm very wise, but I know you become more comfortable with yourself. You become more settled down. You don't feel as anxious, or you don't, things don't bother you that used to bother. Well, let me just speak for myself. Things don't bother me that used to bother me, but it's it's like, so what? Somebody calls me fat and ugly. I don't care. Say, you got yellow teeth. I don't care. You know, your face looks funny. I don't care. Your hair's a mess. I don't care. It's like when I was young, I would probably run away and cry or something. But now it's just like, so what? I don't care. Anyway, yeah, getting older is happy in that way. And I think that is a good time to write a book. But of course, you can start writing a book right away. I mean, it doesn't even have to be about you. You can write a book about anything, something you're good at, something you know how to do that you want to help other people learn how to do. You can write a book about that. You can do that anytime. But yeah. I know, right, Alfonso? I know. How can I be a granny in my 30s? Ain't that the truth? I just I got white hair early, and jowls and wrinkles got them early. Oh no, I'm not. Alfonso. Okay. Thank you, but no, I'll be 67 in March, so that's fine with me too. I just take each day at a time. And when you get this age, you just do that. You say, well, I woke up. I woke up again. So I'm just going to do the best I can with it, and be as happy as I can be today, and do the best I can do today. And then the day just goes so fast. I mean, it goes so fast. I'm like, cannot be time to go to bed again. Sometimes I just stay up all night because I don't want to go to bed. I don't want the day to be over. We have young people here in Colorado painting their half gray to get senior discount. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Yeah, we have to have that attitude, because if we don't, what's the alternative? Is being sad and mad and upset all day. We have to be positive, and I go through stages when I don't feel positive, or when I kind of like, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. But I'm like, no, wait a minute, you can. Yes, you can. And sometimes if something has happened, or you had a bad day, you kind of do that thing where the pity thing is like, no, no, I've got to shake it off. I got to shake it off. But yeah, wow, I had so many wonderful people here today. I thank you all so much for coming. I never like to keep anybody for more than an hour. Sometimes I have gone over a little bit before, but I know your time is very valuable, and I don't want to keep you too long. A lot of these people are cheating the system by painting their hair gray, and also to buy alcohol. That's a 13-year-old with white hair going in the liquor store. That's funny. It's not funny. No, it's not. Um, Goodness gracious, that's like something Jet Lawless would have done when he was a teenager. He probably did. If he's still here, I don't know. But anyway, you guys. But thank you so much for coming. I had fun, and we talked about a lot of stuff as usual. And I hope you will always join me on. Hey, Steve, how are you doing? We got Steve here from the UK. Thank you so much for coming in live. I was just getting ready to sign off. Let's see, what time is it where you are? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's probably about 4 in the afternoon maybe for you. It must be beautiful there. It looks so beautiful, but you guys go check out Steve, and give his channel a watch. He's got some great tips He's got some really good advice for YouTubers, so please go check him out. He's awesome. Beautiful video quality, beautiful outdoor scenery, and yeah, check it out. You're just finishing up work, so miss most. It's okay, baby. You can also go and rewatch it if you want to. But I know you're busy, so I'm not pressuring you to do that, honey. I know you have a family and a dog, and you are working on your YouTube channel and doing awesome, by the way. Your channel is really taking off and doing great. I love it. So, good luck to you. Everybody go check out Steve, and you know, you've got the wrench, so you can do that easily. Go click on him. I'll give you a minute to do that. I was getting ready to sign off, but I'm going to hang on for a minute so everybody can click on your link. Click on your face there so they can come over and check you out. But yeah, guys, check him out because he's got some really good advice for us small YouTubers. And you'll enjoy him too. You will really enjoy him. He's a really sweet, laid back person. And so yeah, check it out. So I'm going to hang on for about 15 more seconds for you guys to do that. And then I'm going to say adios. Everybody have a great day, a blessed day. Take care of yourself. Eat something good. Enjoy your day. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.